Hello, today we're going to be talking about how I highlighted my curly natural hair. I went from black hair to these lighter results in a few easy steps. Let's get started. I start by sectioning my hair in 4 quadrants. I start in the nape. The first subsection I take is about an inch wide. I then begin to weave and then I back comb. Back combing before I highlight my hair allows for a more natural grow out. After I've weaved, I go ahead and grab my foil and lay it underneath the section. I start to saturate my hair with the Enlightener in 10 volume. The saturation is very important. If it is not saturated well, I will not get an even color. If you notice, I leave about 3 to 4 inches away from my roots. My plan is to create a balayage effect, which is more of hand painting. Balayage allows my hair to have about 4 to 6 months before I have to retouch it, so it makes it low maintenance and also more gentle on my hair. I then lay another foil on top and fold nice and neat. This keeps the hair separated so that way I don't have to worry about Enlightener getting on other hair that I do not want colored. I continue the same steps, working all the way up. Each section is about an inch wide, and then I continue to do the weaving and back combing. Even saturation and still leaving 3 to 4 inches away from the roots. This is the completion of the first section. I then begin in the second quadrant. I start just like I did in the first one. I start by taking a 1-inch subsection and then weaving and back combing. I want to make sure that this section mirrors the first one. So everything that I did before, I'm doing this time too. I start with 10 volume in the back 2 sections to ensure that my hair is going to be treated gently. I do not want to start out with anything very harsh. Volumes go from 10, 20, 30, and 40, so 40 being the max. So 10 volume is the lowest that I chose to start with to make sure that my hair does not get too light and it does not cause any breakage. If you have long hair, you can use another foil to lengthen, and then just make sure that you use double foils to lay right on top. I then continue to fold neatly so that way I can keep all of that color separated from the hair that I do not want colored. I work my way all the way up the section and continue to repeat the same steps. The product line that I chose to use for my highlights is Joico. I love their color line. It allows me to get great results and still keep my hair healthy and shiny. I keep repeating those same steps until I complete section number 2. I like to fold my foils very nice and neat so that way I can keep my hair organized. The better organized you are when doing it yourself, it ensures you're not missing areas. I allowed about 10 minutes processing time. After I completed the section, I open up the foils and I'm looking for more of a butterscotch color. My end results will be more of a light brown. It's important to check the sections because once they're completed, you need to go ahead and wash them off so that way you don't get results that are way too light for what you're looking for, and also you don't over process your hair. The next sections that I start to work on is the very top. So I start on the left side, and then as you can see, I'm working on the right side. And I'm basically repeating the exact same steps that I did in quadrant 1 and 2. I'm still back combing and weaving, and I'm making sure that I saturate very well. And then keeping those foils separated so that way I don't color any hair that I don't want to be colored. Again, I'm also making sure that I stay about 3 to 4 inches away from my roots so that way I create that more balayage effect. The great thing about doing your hair this way when it's curly is that it looks great curly and it also looks really good straight. After I'm done, at about 10 minutes of processing time, I go ahead and start getting my toner ready. I'm going to be using Demi Color with 5 volume. 5 volume just deposits color only, no more lift. So as you can see, I'm starting to shampoo that enlightener off. Before I put the Demi Color on, I need to make sure all that enlightener is shampooed out very, very well. I make sure to do it twice. Shampooing and rinsing at this stage is so important. You want to make sure that you get all the bits of enlightener out of your hair so that way you can allow your toner to take properly. So I shampoo and rinse well, but I do not condition. I wait for conditioning for the last and final steps. Shampoo opens the hair shaft and conditioner closes it. At this stage, I don't want it to be closed because I still have to apply my Demi Permanent Color or toner. I then towel dry my hair and start to apply the toner. I apply the toner to the pre-lightened hair, and I do not worry if it reaches the hair that has not been colored or pre-lightened because it will not change it. The toner only affects the hair that has been pre-lightened. I saturate evenly and let this sit for about 15 minutes. I then rinse and shampoo twice, and then I leave it on my hair overnight for a nice deep conditioning. These are my finished results in the morning. I am so happy with how this turned out. Thanks for watching.